So there are two laws that govern the electrical circuit. The first one is called Kirchhoff's first law. Second one is Kirchhoff's second law. So Kirchhoff's first law talks about the current in the circuit. So it says this, that at the junction, the total current entering it is equals to total current leaving it. Example, if let's say we take this as a junction, so you notice what are the currents entering? I1 and I2, right? And what currents are leaving? I3, I4, I5. So if you total up all the currents entering, which is I1 plus I2, it must be equals to total current leaving, I3 plus I4 plus I5. Now, where does this law come from? It actually comes from the principle of conservation of charge. Because current is basically the rate of flow of charge, so whatever charge enters here, or in this case, whatever number of electrons enter here, must be the same number of electrons which leaves, right? Not? You cannot have like 20 electrons coming in and then only 16 leaves. Where did the 4 go? Right? It doesn't make sense, right? Not? So it's called conservation of charge. Now, a more practical example would be, let's say you have a circuit like this. Okay, I draw a few branches here. Okay. Now, we always treat current to be the flow of positive charge. So we assume the current will come out from positive here, right? Comes out from here. Now, when it reaches this junction, can you see there are two possible paths it can flow? It can flow here and also here. So this is called a junction. So what will happen is it will split. Alright, so how will your current split, right? When we learn more about resistors in series and parallel, you will learn how they split. That means higher resistance, less current, less resistance, more current. So here we don't talk about that first. So we assume that it splits first. When it splits, right, how do we label the currents at this junction? So we can call the current that leaves on this side, let's say I1, and this side is I2, right now. So since the current leaving on this side is I1, this current leaving is I2, what's the total current leaving? I1 plus I2. So therefore the total current entering will also be I1 plus I2. That's how we use Kirchhoff's first law. That's how we label. Okay, so we trace it back. So let's say it reaches here. So this is I2, this one continues, this is I1. So what is the total current entering the junction? Also I1 plus I2, right? So therefore the total current leaving is also I1 plus I2. So this is Kirchhoff's first law.
That's all for today's video. If you're interested in more genuine sharing by other geniuses, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, ding dong. Also, if you're struggling with one or two past year questions and the mark scheme just doesn't seem to help, Genie has got you covered. Feel free to let us know what question it is by filling in the Google form linked in the description below. GenieUs Hub will get genius teachers to fulfill your request for the solution. Genie will see you next time. Bye-bye.